her meydanın piri, Şehnaz-ı Hakkani.
Mission or goal. Grand Sheikh clearly says it all. He says our goal is to reach to Allah Almighty's divine presence. And Sheikh Nazim Sultan adds to it. He says to know Him, to see Him, and to be for Him. Now this requires you to have a good understanding and a methodology about this way. The most important thing is to realize and to understand clearly only Allah exists by Himself. Allah Himself is claiming this. He sent 124,000 prophets to remind people, to teach people the same message, La ilaha illallah, nothing but Allah. Maulana Sheikh Nazim Sultan says he is all in all. Maulana Sheikh Muhyiddin Ibn Arabi, the great Sheikh, Sheikh Akbar, says all is He. So in reality we don't exist. We are like shadows. We appear and we disappear. Whether it is in one moment or one day or 1 year or 100 years, it doesn't matter. We are not. We don't really exist. We are just playing our part, and then we finish, and then we go back to where we came from. In reality, only He exists. He says in the Quran, I am acting all the time. He says everything I am doing. He says I am the doer. He says I am beautiful. He says I love beauty. So we must be interested to get to know Him as much as we can. This is called Marifatullah, secret higher knowledge about Allah Almighty. We can learn this knowledge only from those who know it. And our Sheikh Nazim Sultan, Grand Sheikh Abdullah Dagestani, Allah bless them both, and they bless us, and our present Sheikh Muhammad, they are all the time teaching us about their attributes. Everything in existence is unique, is one. Even amongst atoms, you will never find two things alike, and each one has been given a holy name and attribute, including yourself. So try to understand as much as you can, which enables you to reach nearness, closeness to Him. Especially in this holy month of Ramadan, we are told it is in this month that we can bring our egos under control. Eating, drinking, sleeping, sex, all these things are for the ego and not for the soul, which is your reality. Your reality is you're really Him, but you don't know anything about it. But when you find out one day who you are, you will be like Mansur al-Hajj, who one day told the people he was talking to, Anar Haq, I am Allah. And he paid a heavy price for it, and he was killed, and mercilessly killed for saying it. But that is what the Sharia, based on blasphemy, the rule is. So don't go around saying that, but this is what is the truth. When you realize the truth, you will realize who you are. So Allah says, if you wish to know me, know yourself. He says, I am with you, but you are not with me. He says, I am closer to you than your jugular vein. He says, the heavens and the earth cannot contain me, only the heart of a true believer. He says, if you wish to know me, know yourself. He says, you take one step, I take 99 steps towards you. You come to me walking, I come to you running. He says, if you wish to know me, meet someone who knows me. The only people who know Him are the awliya. Awliya means friends of Allah. So when you meet a real awliya, whom you can trust and believe, there are so many fake ones around and imitation ones, you have to be careful. When you meet a real one, you become a friend of Allah. If He trusts you, He's only asking for one quality in you, ikhlas, sincerity, It begins to teach you and train you and prepare you for this meeting. And when this meeting takes place, Allah Almighty will say to you, ask me anything and I will give you. At that moment you must say to him, I'm only asking for you, Ya Rabbi Allah, Azza wa Jalla Jalalu, and nothing else. At that point of time, Allah Almighty will say to you, you will see through my eyes, speak through my tongue, hear through my ears, all your actions will be by my will and power. Such a power I am giving you, you can say something to be and it will be, kun fayakun, in Surah Yasin. You are no longer a human being, you become a Rabbani, a godly being, Surah Waqia. You are now an Insanul Kamil, a perfect man. You will be in every cell, in every atom, in every universe, in everything in existence at the same time. Surah Rahman, Allah Almighty says, with our permission, not my permission. That must be an amazing experience. And he says, you have now fulfilled purpose of creation. You are now my Khalifatullah, my deputy. Sit on my throne and rule the universe. I created you for this. And Amana Sheikh Nazim Sultan says, Allah Almighty will give you an entire universe, and in that universe you will be the Sultan, the Khalifatullah to Allah Almighty and Rasulullah forever. This is the purpose of creation. This is what we must be interested in. This is what enables us to reach to everything. I remember a long time ago, Sheikh Nazim Sultan once said, what is it that I cannot give you apart from everything? He is a man who has reached to everything. We also must be interested in reaching to everything. Mostly people are interested in Jannah. No doubt about it, everyone is going to Jannah. No, only Allah Almighty says, the chosen ones, the favored ones, the people of the foremost and straight path, they will be invited to the divinely presence. Grand Sheikh once said, I will give up the 8 heavens to be in the divinely presence for 1 second. Only on a Friday, the people in the heavens will see the divinely countenance. It's the face of Allah. Wherever you turn your face, you will see His divinely countenance. And when Friday is over, they will wish and they will think of this Friday to come to see His divinely countenance again, and they won't even be able to enjoy themselves in the heavens. Whereas the people in the divinely presence, they will be with Allah Almighty, they will be with Rasulullah and His chosen ones and His favored ones and the people of the foremost and straight path, and everyone who reached to everything. Inshallah, we are also asking our Shaykh to help us all to reach to everything. We are asking to be amongst the chosen ones, to be amongst the true ones in the divinely presence. We are asking to know Him, to see Him, and to be for Him. Reach to unity, reach to oneness, to obey Him, to be sincere and to please Him. We are asking for His servant to do divinely service. بحرمة بحبيبي من أنزلت عليه سورة الفاتحة.